Guess who? First Nutcracker Woody Woodpecker film as a tribute was Bernie and the Nutcracker Woody Woodpecker Tale that retells the story of Bernie receiving a talking Nutcracker Woodpecker doll that actually comes to life and shows Bernie the world of Wood's Christmas Land. However, the villain Mr. Mask wants to take over the Wood's Christmas Land, so it's up to Nutcracker Woody Woodpecker to defeat the villain for good, and Christmas will be back to normal. So, do you know why I have had not to tell anyone about the origin of Nutcracker Woody's design, taken from his 1999 to his Roger Rabbit design in some other films. However, some other design changes on his Nutcracker outfit also has been staying the same in the franchise. And how it would play out, it's going to play out the perfect way. After the film's success, it turns into an animated series. The animated series is supposed to be a spin-off based on the film and how it ended. However, it features new characters, villains, and new adventures the characters will go on from the franchise turned into an animated series. However, there's multiples of references to his non-Nutcracker film in different cartoons of Woody Woodpecker, like the 12 Lights of Christmas, A Very Woody Christmas, and Christmas. Like a mess. Nutcracker Woody Woodpecker Thing on Series episode 14 was canceled because Bernie does not like any cartoons where the cartoon characters cannot reference. Now it's time for its characters. Nutcracker Woody Woodpecker is the main protagonist of the film with the same name. He actually wasn't a Nutcracker at all. He was just his normal self until the witch Miss Meanie, the Witch of Christmas, turned him into one. Papa Woodpecker is the sugar plum fairy of Wood's Christmas Land that the character will be meeting later in the franchise in the first film. Myself is one of the other recurring protagonists who meets the character later in the film. But then Mr. Mask, on the other hand, the villain of the franchise, the film's villain, actually has a plan-failing thing to do with. Fun fact, Nutcracker Woody Woodpecker was one of those Christmas films by Universal Classics collection. And can also be watched on the Universal Classics Christmas DVD, which I have not done. And now it's time for another fact. One fact, the deleted scene of the franchise, titled The Death of Nutcracker Woody, was not for children because Mr. Mask stabbed him right in the stomach. This scene from the film was not for children, so Universal decided to delete it for good. The Universal logo origin. The Universal logo that we know today is a huge fat rip-off to the Universal logo. However, for Nutcracker Woody Woodpecker films, they usually do the Christmas variant because it's a Christmas film.